Hi, thanks for joining me on my market report. My name is Mike, and this market report is on mortgage rates. We kind of get into what's impacting mortgage rates on a daily basis. We kind of like to look at whether if it's economic data that's impacted or a combination of economic data and perhaps some headline news or geopolitical uh, aspects. Sometimes there's no logic in there. The mood of the market changes and they go on emotion. Not always logic applies, but we try to at least kind of get that information out to you. If you're watching this video, you're probably in the process of either refinancing or looking to buy, and you're looking to want to keep your eye on what rates, see what they're doing. Hopefully, this will give you some background information and what to look for before deciding if you want to lock in or if you want to kind of keep floating a little bit, as what we say, which means not lock in but wait a little bit longer. In any case, a little bit about myself is I am a loan officer. I do work with national lenders, so we do loans in all 50 states. Got a lot of great programs and rates and everything. So if you guys have anything we can help you guys out with, I would love to earn your business. Love to be able to talk to you a little bit about more what we can do for you guys. Please reach out to us, or even if you got just questions about the process, mortgage rates, or about mortgage programs that are available out there that might fit your needs. Again, we're here to try to help out. In the meantime, why don't we just jump right into the report here? We'll start off with the economic data for today. We got a couple home price indexes, which are HPI for short. We'll start off with the Case-Shiller month over month, for the month of July. So in June, it went up month over month 1.8%. Forecast is calling for 1.7. Went up 1.5%, so not bad. So it's year over year, it went from 19.1 with a forecast of 20 and it came in at 19.9. So very close to the forecast at 19.9 for the Case-Shiller. Then we got the other HPI from NAHB, I believe it is, and they are basically uh, conforming loan limits. This measures the conforming loan limits around the U.S. So it's a different size. So we're not looking at the jumbos and stuff like that. So it may look a little bit different. So its month over month went from 1.6 revised a little bit higher to 1.7% in July, or June rather, and it rose 1.4% in July. So it did slow up a little bit, but still not bad. And its June year over year was at 18.8, and was revised slightly higher to 18.9. And then in July it went up to 19.2. So all prices still rising, as we can see by both indexes, looking good, and right around the 19 to 20% range here. Last but not least, we got consumer confidence for the month of September. So its previous report was revised higher at 113.8 back in August. It was revised initially came in at that and was revised higher to 115.2. Forecast was gone for a slight dip to 114.5, and it dropped further down to 109.3. A lot of this is being blamed on the Delta variant as well as inflation, as people see prices still continue to rise on there. And later today, we'll see a 7-year note auction. This is something that could play into the markets and affect mortgage rates a little bit later today. As a 7-year is something that we'll see if there's an appetite for these. Uh, Speaking of such, we've been taking quite a bit of beating, as we can see here on the charts. We'll start with the mortgage-backed securities. We start from way up here all the way down here. That's a pretty big drop in rates, or a big increase in rates here. And right now we're down about 13 basis points from where we left off yesterday. And yesterday we had a pretty big drop off. I think we're down about 20 basis points. So 20 basis point is almost like a quarter of a percent to the rate. So we're looking at approximately, right now we're down probably another eighth of a percent in the rate. So we still haven't seemed to find our footing. We're in a pattern where we're looking for new highs, new lows between the treasuries and mortgage-backed securities. We have every time we get some type of letter, it's blowing right through it and still continuing. So we're still kind of waiting for that footing before we can do our trace back. So we'll most likely at some point, once we kind of find that footing, you'll see it kind of come back a little bit. And then here, same thing. You see all these lines here? These are all different technical levels that keeps blowing right past here. 10-year treasury right now is about 1.52, as we did test a little bit earlier at testing even as high as about 1.5, just under 1.57. So again, not a lot of demand right now. So we got to be a little cautious as we keep moving forward. If you guys are looking to buy or refinance, if you're looking to close soon, probably want to lock in. If you got time out there, you can probably float a little bit longer, see if we can get the retracement back. But in the meantime, be very cautious out there. Now, speaking of rates, as you can see here, 15-year, well, it was at 2.57, 30-year at 3.14. These are a big difference from last week. As we saw, we were, I think, right around just under 3% last week, and I think the two on the 15 we were closer around 2%, 2.25%, right around that range. So we had a pretty big increase here, as we've been kind of seeing on the national average for rates here. So hopefully you can see that. I'd love to be able to make it bigger, but unfortunately my system doesn't allow me to enlarge on that on there. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you guys got questions, again, please reach out. If you guys like the videos, please help the channel out by smashing that like button. We certainly greatly appreciate you guys. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Have a great, bye-bye.